Alright, so welcome to the Military Guna TV. This is the Champions League halftime show. We're going to discuss all that has happened in the first half, and we're going to run through a lot of things that we could have seen and what went wrong, what went right, what can be corrected. Many things. Now, we can definitely start off with the starting lineup for both teams. Pretty much a really strange starting lineup by Klopp. Basically, I would say that Klopp don't take it serious. I'm going to start off with Liverpool versus Benfica first, because so far this one has been pretty much the more, I would say, dominant game. So definitely I would actually give this one the hats off for it. Now, if you should look at the starting lineup, you can see that initially Liverpool don't take this game serious. From you see the starting lineup, you can tell that Liverpool do not take this game quite serious. Timiskas left back, Gomez right back, Jota, Luiz as well starting in the midfield, workman-like midfield. No technical players in the midfield with the likes of Thiago Alcantara. So you know that Liverpool is basically, Klopp is basically looking towards the weekend, what's going to come for the weekend. But is there a possible chance that might backfire? Is there a possible chance that might backfire? I don't know. Now, let's look at this. As you can see, look at this press. Look at the press that look at the press that you can see from look at that press. This is the press from Benfica. They're pressing in fours. Basically, they're putting a lot of pressure on Liverpool. Now, albeit you can bear in mind that Liverpool don't have their preferred starting level, but you can see that Benfica would have come with a plan specifically to press in groups of 4 and basically all players dominating their region. You can see Darwin Núñez up top, and definitely he's a player that has been giving Liverpool major issues from the start in that central region right there. Now, even in the same sense where the goal came from, that is where Liverpool is finding a lot of difficulty in that central region. And they're trying, I won't say that it's because of inexperience, the players that they have in that defensive line. I won't say that, because if it was Van Dijk, I know for a fact that the defense would have been a lot more organized and structured. But that is just how football is, quite so. But Liverpool leading at the front, on aggregate, as you can see over here, 4-2 in favor of Liverpool, and 1-1 at the moment right now. Now, I can say that definitely I strongly believe that Benfica might come back into this game if Klopp don't take this game a little bit more serious in the second half and maybe bring on a few more players, because Benfica, as I said, as I alluded to, their press is quite nice. They're actually utilizing the central zone more so than ever. Now, what I'm seeing is that Liverpool are very dangerous on the set piece, so they're trying their best utilizing the centre forwards to provide a lot more set piece and just kill the game via the set piece route. Not saying that it will work, but not saying that it can't work. But that is how football is. Now, let's go over to the next game, in which I do think that, let me see, let me bring it up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This is the next game, Atletico Madrid versus Man City. Tough game. A really tough game for Manchester City. They are creating opportunities. They have hit the bar about 2 times or so. They are creating a lot of opportunities. But I want to highlight something to you guys. This is Atletico Madrid in possession. They are playing pretty much a high line. You can see the high line right there. They're playing a high line in possession, vacating in a back 3. They're vacating either wing back position whenever they're attacking the ball on the opposite side of the pitch. So that is something that we should Pep Guardiola should identify from earlier and then try to launch a ball in these areas. Now, look at Atletico Madrid out of possession. Let's have a look at Atletico Madrid out of possession. They're sitting deep. As you'd expect with Atletico Madrid, they're sitting deep and getting back in numbers. But the problem is that when they do have possession, as I mentioned, Atletico Madrid is not a team that plays with a high line when they have possession. They will sit back, try to catch you on counter. But I do believe that this is something that Atletico Madrid has put forth and put in plan, trying to catch Pep Guardiola off guard. Because, as you know, Pep Guardiola teams normally play with a very high line. But I think that Atletico Madrid just countered that same similar situation in getting that particular island and trying to overthrow this Man City team. But we'll see. We'll definitely see. We'll see how that one turn out. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot happening. There's a lot happening in this scene right now. But I do think that let me start off by saying if Manchester City is not careful, the likes of Lamar and also Joao Felix, who have been very, very dangerous so far throughout the entirety of the first half, they can punish this Manchester City team. They can punish when Manchester push high. Quite so often I've seen Joao Felix is a lone person attacking going forward. That is the only default to this issue. That's the only problem. But as soon as they start getting numbers forward, you can see where Man City is a little bit coward in regards to the defensive aspect. You can see there the idea of them being afraid, and that's not something you'd associate it with Man City. But in all aspects, it is something that I do believe that it can really take off in a different level if Atletico Madrid continue utilizing the left hand side where Joao Felix is at, and also Thomas Lamar. Now, in favor, I do think that Man City will score another goal and maybe kill the game. I think this game likely to finish 1-1. If not, the longer the game goes on, that's going to cause a problem for Pep Guardiola. The team will get nervous. They will get nervous, and we have seen Atletico Madrid in these inhumane type of footballing condition quite so often, and we know what to expect from Atletico Madrid, and we do believe that they can pull it off. But it boils down to Pep Guardiola. What is he going to do in the second half? Will he pull any player, pull on Bernardo Silva, insert the likes of Sterling or one of these guys? So it boils down to that. It really boils down to that. But we still see Atletico Madrid have Llorente and also Luis Suarez, who are dangerous characters who can come on and also get something going for Diego Simeone. But in another sense, I do think that really tells a lot in what both teams have in plan. As you can see, both two teams are already through to the semi-finals in the likes of the Yellow Submarine, Villarreal overthrowing the mighty Bayern Munich, and also Real Madrid overthrowing the Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. So it shows a lot. It really shows a lot that this year Champions League is really been a good game. So I'm gonna check my notes that I have so far. For the Liverpool game, Benfica pressing forwards, as I mentioned earlier, they're putting numbers in midfield. Darwin Núñez has been very dangerous for Benfica. Liverpool find it difficult to contain Darwin Núñez. And also, let's see. I think that Liverpool utilizing set piece. I did mention that. Now let's go to the Manchester City games. From my notes, Nkangambia, really talented. He looks good controlling the midfield part for Atletico Madrid. If he had someone else like him to do some of that defensive work, I do think that you might see a lot more. But Liverpool have to be careful. I spoke about it. I was in WhatsApp group. I spoke about it. The whole issue of using basically a new team playing this game. It's a new team. It's really a new team playing this game. But in time, we will definitely understand and see what is happening with that. But so people, thank you very much again for tuning in. This has been really a good one. This is a Champions League halftime show, and I'm going to fresh up to catch the rest of the game. Until next time, people, I'll see you guys again. We're out.